And welcome back. Well, this weekend, you're going to want to pedal on over to Wisconsin State Fair Park because that's where you're going to find the nation's largest bike sale.
And this is no ordinary sale.
No.
You can take your pick from more than 2,000 bicycles of all kinds, including used bikes and electric bikes. You can also bring in your old bike and trade it in.
Okay.
Amelia Kegel is the owner of Wheel and Sprocket. She is here with details about the return of the nation's largest bike sale. It starts this Friday and it's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Right? Like mega huge.
Yeah.
So many bikes.
And so many great bikes. I mean, we've got an electric bike here that's made by Trek. We've got this other Trek bike that's not electric. But you got fabulous bikes on sale.
It's true. We have over 2,000 brand new, and we are also bringing some used bikes.
Okay.
So if this was the year that you're thinking like, I think I want to be outside more, I want to like feel strong, I want to explore more, this could be your year for biking, and it is the best place to come to get all of the bikes for everyone under one roof.
See, I think so many people are really interested in the e-bikes. I mean, everybody's talking about, most people know someone who has one. And so it's always kind of this like interest, but not a lot of people have ridden one. But I know you've got a lot of these, and you guys are back after what, a 5-year hiatus?
COVID kind of killed us for a little bit, but we're back.
You're back, better than ever.
It's true. And we will have an e-bike test ride course.
You do?
Yeah, you can test over 20 different electric bikes on our little test ride course. There's an electrified version of every style bike. So it's a really great place to do some research, try one out. You guys, like, riding a bike is still fun, all right? You had fun doing it when you were a kid, and it's even more fun now with electric bikes.
Oh yeah. Now what about kids' bikes?
Oh, we got tons of kids' bikes, used kids' bikes too, because those kids, they grow. Oh my goodness,
and they
every
grow out of
year.
them. Yes.
So that's why we also have a trade-in program. So if you have a bike in your garage, this is the perfect time. Bring that bike with you, trade it in, get some credit, and buy a brand new bike.
What if the bike needs repairs?
That's okay. We use something called Bicycle Blue Book, which is like Kelly Blue Book for cars, but for bicycles.
Nice.
That's cute. Okay, so when you say sale, what kind of sale are we talking?
For sure. We have new Trek bikes starting at $350. They go all the way up to thousands. So
wow. What is a baseline for normal for a Trek bike?
You know, honestly, if you really want to invest in something, like a Trek bike will last you a lifetime, you guys. Like a department store bike, maybe you have to replace every couple of years, but you get yourself a nice Trek bike and it will last literally for decades. For $500, you can invest in your future, and it is going to be so worth it.
So you can get like $150 off at least.
Yeah,
yeah,
totally.
that's huge. Okay,
well, the other thing
awesome.
too is that the Milwaukee and the surrounding area gets such a great rap. They have a great reputation, and when it comes to biking, I mean, we've got great trails. We have, you know, people tend to, I feel very often commute to work. They go commute to school. We've got a very thriving, strong bike community.
It's so true, and I'm glad you mentioned it. You guys, like the Oak Leaf Trail is 180 miles. It does a figure 8 around our city. It's well marked. It's so much fun. Again, if you haven't tried riding a bike, like this is the year to do it.
Okay, I'm going to point out why I think e-bikes are worth it. So when I first moved here from another state, you go around lakes. Here you go long directions along the lakes and trails, and you can't go as far because you're worried about getting back. So with an e-bike, you can go further and not worry so much about the trek back.
100%. You guys, I always say e-bikes do the two things that I hate the most about biking. They eat hills and headwinds, okay? And I've had people be like, oh, Amelia, isn't this cheating? They have done a lot of science on this. Honestly, people are riding more often. So instead of just like Saturday, it's like, hey, Tuesday, let's ride to the beer garden.
Yeah.
And then instead of going 10 miles, people are going like 20, 30, 40 miles in a single ride, which is amazing.
Well, and you bring up an interesting point about cheating. It reminds me of Audible books, which I listen to so much versus reading a book. So the deal with e-bikes is it's not cheating. You're still getting the benefits of bicycling. You're
still moving.
For sure, being outside, but you're still moving. And many e-bikes also require some pedaling.
Totally. The best ones are pedal assist, okay? So you still have to pedal your legs to be able to engage the motor. You also, the power's at your fingertips, so you decide how much level of boost you have, which makes it so it's like most of the time, I'm honestly on the lowest level, but if a big hill comes, girl, crank that up. I don't want to deal with that.
It's also a nice way to ease into your workout again. One of my neighbors is in his 70s, and he said e-bikes have changed his ability to bike again. And he's just like, he says, like a game changer.
We love it. People who thought they could never ride a bike
Yeah.
again get themselves an electric bike, and all of a sudden they are riding like every day. And
Yeah.
it's so wonderful.
It's so great, man. Looking at this sale, you got an incredible crowd headed out there. When I look at this e-bike, though, I'm thinking, okay, it doesn't look that much different than the regular bike. Where is the battery? Where's the battery?
Yeah, they do
E-bikes
look
have
pretty
gotten
similar.
so good, you guys. Over the last 10 years, the batteries are getting so small.
That
They're
is
just
really
in the
slim.
tube right here.
It's in this column right here, where over there
like,
it's
put
not
your hand up
that
against that.
much
It's
smaller.
pretty
I
darn
mean, yeah.
similar.
Look at that. That's
It's amazing.
This is where the battery is.
And you can go like between 30 and 70 miles depending on the bike that you
And
choose.
this one doesn't have one, and it's that simple.
Before you have to recharge it.
Exactly. And it's just a simple 2-prong. You can bring it inside and just plug her in or plug her in the garage.
Real quick. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, you have seminars that
Oh, we
people can
do.
attend too, right? So if they want to learn more about bikes.
Yeah, it turns out the bike community is the best, all right?
Yeah.
So it's like any
Turns
side of
out.
any spectrum.
Surprise!
Literally like 2-year-olds, 100-year-olds, everyone can come together and enjoy riding a bike. And we just love that. There's not a lot of things in this world that bring us together quite like a
Yeah.
bicycle can.
Totally get it. And they're going to be really cool accessories, apparel.
fun.
I mean, when you go bike riding, you can
Want, like,
get
a
great
basket
horn,
here,
I'm
a
guessing,
basket
awesome
there.
basket.
You guys,
Fanny
the
pack
nation's
here.
largest bike sale is in Milwaukee.
I know.
Whoa!
We're so proud. Thank you so much.
Amelia, it was great
for
to
being
have you here.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Thanks
I
for
know it's
joining
going to be
us.
a great sale. Everybody's got to head on out to the Wheel and Sprocket
Yes.
Bike Expo Sale. It runs Friday through Sunday at Wisconsin State Fair Park. Admission is free, although parking at State Fair is not. Visit bikeexposale.com for hours as well as the locations of all Wheel and Sprocket stores and to find out more about everything you can buy there.